Off America's long coastline, a hidden world thrives beneath the waves, one powered by billions of shrimp that fuel a multi-billion-dollar industry. Here, shrimping isn't just a job. It's a legacy, a coastal culture, and a relentless pursuit that keeps entire communities alive. Today, we're stepping aboard with U.S. shrimp fishermen to see how they navigate cold northern waters, shifting seasons and miles of ocean floor to harvest one of the nation's most valuable seafood resources. From small inshore boats casting simple nets, to massive offshore trawlers hauling tons at a time, this is how America turns shrimp into an economic powerhouse. Let's dive into the journey. Along the Atlantic coast of the United States, shrimp follow a precise rhythm shaped by temperature tides and migration. Most of America's cold water shrimp come from the northern states Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts, where deep, icy waters create the perfect habitat. These shrimp live on soft, muddy seabeds anywhere from 30 feet to nearly 1,000 feet down. As winter tightens and the ocean cools, shrimp move closer to shore, giving fishermen only a short, seasonal window to launch their operations. By late fall, egg-carrying females migrate inward, and from February to April, newly hatched shrimp spread through the coastal shallows before returning offshore. This constant movement dictates everything: where boats travel, how nets are deployed, and when fleets can expect the best catches. And although Americans consume over 4 pounds of shrimp per person each year, the journey of bringing those shrimp from the seafloor to the dinner plate is far more complex than most imagine. Shrimp reaches the market through two primary systems. First are small coastal boats operating near river mouths and shallow bays. These crews use round nets dropped by hand, a simple but effective method for day trip fishing. Catches are modest but support thousands of local fishermen across New England. The second and far more dominant is offshore trawling. Large steel-hulled boats remain at sea for up to 3 weeks at a time. Their shrimp are processed, sorted, and frozen directly on board to maintain quality. A single run can produce thousands of pounds, feeding both domestic and export demand. The heart of offshore shrimping is the trawl net, a cone-shaped structure designed to glide across the ocean floor. Heavy steel weights keep its mouth open while a row of floats lifts the top edge. As the net moves, chains stir the muddy bottom, flushing shrimp into the funnel and down toward the collecting bag. After several hours of towing, the net is hauled back by hydraulic winches. Each lift brings a mix of shrimp shells, sand, and bycatch onto the deck. Sorting begins immediately. Speed and accuracy matter because shrimp degrade quickly once exposed to warm air. Detecting shrimp is difficult. Unlike many fish, shrimp have no air bladders, making sonar unreliable. Many captains still rely on experience and instinct, dragging nets blind over promising grounds. Today, some fleets use net-mounted sensors that detect vibrations when shrimp enter the mesh, sending real-time signals to the wheelhouse. These tools reduce bycatch and fuel waste, critical improvements in an industry facing rising costs, labor shortages, and pressure from imported seafood. More than 200 licensed trawlers operate along the Georgia and Gulf coasts, targeting warm water species that thrive in deeper waters. Each vessel typically 75 feet long, pulls up to 4 trawl nets at once. During peak season, a single haul can deliver over 4 tons of shrimp. Across a full day of fishing boats, may bring in more than 30 tons filling the deck, and lower storage tanks at remarkable speed. Night operations are common. Blue or yellow lights mounted along the rails attract plankton, and in turn, shrimp increases catch efficiency in the darkness. Once aboard, shrimp are immediately washed to remove mud and debris. They're then transferred into chilled seawater tanks to slow spoilage. Some boats briefly boil the shrimp before freezing, a technique that maintains color and texture on long trips. Most offshore fleets rely on blast freezers or ice-packed bins to keep the catch at near freezing temperatures. This ensures shrimp remains firm and sweet even after weeks at sea. When the vessels return to port, the shrimp are transferred into insulated containers and moved to processing facilities. Here, the shrimp are washed again, sorted by size, trimmed when needed, and packed in ice or frozen blocks. This stage transforms the raw catch into standardized products: peeled shrimp, head on, head off, butterfly cut, ready for supermarkets, restaurants, and export markets across Asia, Europe, and North America. For many coastal communities, shrimping is more than an industry. It is identity. Boats leave before sunrise and return at dusk, repeating the same rhythm day after day throughout the season. The work is wet, muddy, exhausting, and unpredictable. But a successful haul can support entire families and sustain local economies. Conclusion. American shrimp fishing blends tradition, technology, and endurance. From cold northern waters to the warm Gulf of Mexico, brave fishermen, long nights, heavy nets, and shifting weather to supply one of the country's most beloved seafoods. Their effort fuels a billion-dollar industry and ensures that shrimp remains a staple on dinner tables across the world.